Well, it's
Good morning.
good morning. It may be afternoon by now.
Look at my phone.
You can't blame us for still being in bed. It's warm in bed.
1 o'clock.
Oh my God,
on
really?
Thursday, November 13th.
It's 1 o'clock.
I'm glad I'm auditing my class. I wasn't going to go because it's too damn cold. I'm not going to go get in a swimming pool right now.
I have already cast my vote that Jay and I just stay in the van for the rest of the winter.
We're up to 60 degrees, honey.
Oh, wow, we made
Right
it up
here
to,
it says 60 degrees.
made it up to 60. Where is that? Okay. Ah, yes. Hard to... We'll take your word for it.
Luna's doing better in the night. She got really sick. That looks weird.
It's so cold in here that there was
It's water.
steamy, frosty stuff on our lens. So I had to bring our camera. These are all distorted.
Well, these
How my
cameras
babies
are
are
supposed to be kept warm. We stuck them underneath the heating blanket, the electric blanket, for a little while before even turning it on. My laptop had frost all over the sides of it, so it's under the electric blanket. But Luna got sick in the night. We'll spare you the details, and luckily she's feeling better today. I don't know what's going on with my sweetheart. She's down there at the foot, sneezing, and that looks cool.
They're down there somewhere. I can't see what I'm pointing the camera at, but that's okay. I'm gonna just dab at that a little bit.
It looks cool the way it is, I think.
So,
You go ahead, I don't have anything to say.
well, let's see, what do we have to do? We have to get up, put this van together a little bit, dress warm, and we totally have to go and...
We gotta make breakfast or make food.
Yeah, we should make some... Shoot, boy, we got stuff to
Breakfast
do.
burritos.
That's what I was thinking, too.
We got hash browns and eggs and tortillas. And I can totally make that right in here after we get the dishes done real quick. Which we need to use the coffee pot for.
Yeah, that's true.
And we gotta get the trash out of the way and the dirty clothes. That's gonna entail opening the door a little bit. Let's just stay in bed.
Yeah, we're just gonna stay in bed for the whole winter.
Forget it. We're gonna hibernate.
Oh, we were talking about bears last night. How cool bears have it. You just eat a big meal and then go curl up in your warm bear cave and then sleep until it's warm outside again.
And you have a big thick fur, so you don't have to worry about getting cold.
And then we gotta go over to Rita and Dan's and knock on the door and
We do.
thank them profusely for
Oh yeah.
donating us what we are now calling Wilford.
Wilford.
The electric...
He needs a name. He deserves a name. And our heater needs a name too.
Yeah, the heater.
Well, let's name it R2D2.
Okay, R2.
R2. R2, you're cool. Is R2D2 the little one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because that would be weird to name it the other one, and I always get those two confused. R2D2 and C3PO.
Yeah. God. Would be like Luke at Star Wars when he's flying through the Death Star in his X-Wing fighter. There's TIE fighters chasing him. He's down in the little, I don't even know what you call it, but
The crack.
yeah, he's down in the crack. He's flying through the crack of the Death Star. And you're shooting at him. And he's like, I've lost R2! Because they blasted R2, and if they blast R2, then what are we gonna do?
Did they blast R2?
Yeah, they did. They blasted her.
Did they?
And then they
get-
fixed it, and they put him back together.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Lord knows we can't have that movie without R2D2. He was a charming little guy.
Yeah. Totally.
I forgot. I forgot what we were talking about earlier that was important to talk about on camera, but I forgot.
Well, we were talking about thanking our neighbors
For all their
for
generosity.
not letting us freeze to death in here last night. And then we got to figure out.
I'm worried about the homeless people right
Oh
now.
man.
I chant for them. But we gotta figure out what.
We've got to figure out what are we gonna do to keep it warmer in this van, because
One thing we could do is go buy a bigger heater now that we named R2.
yeah, we might have to. We might have to do something. This is
It's
Well,
gonna
we
cost
just-
money that we don't have, but whatever. You know, like
described
if we
it,
even have
yeah.
it in the bank, let's just fucking do it.
described it last night as living inside a tin can and trying to keep it warm inside the tin can, but the tin can is inside a big refrigerator.
And we're trying to warm it with a little tin
We're trying to
can.
warm our tin can with a littler tin can from inside a refrigerator.
Oh, maybe even a kind of a freezer.
Yeah, well, that's really more like it.
I don't know. R2 might not like that. I do appreciate R2. My gosh, R2 has kept us alive and warm and comfortable all this time, and really we're up to 60 degrees. It only took 12 hours,
Yeah.
but and Wilfred helped, but all I-
Wilfred was a lifesaver.
Wilfred saved our lives, but we were able to strip. You can take our word for that, and stay toasty warm under Wilfred through the night. And what? I'm wearing socks. Are you? And I'm
No,
wearing
wearing
this
socks.
fashionable scarf.
My baby's always fashionable.
Very pretty though.
It is.
Look at my neck. It looks funny in this light.
That looks sexy, baby.
got a
Especially with your
swan
scarf.
And I've determined that the reason that Luna got sick is the same reason I'm sick. Luna is madly in love with Darren. And she's lovesick, and so am I. You think that makes you happy. It's like we're dizzy and falling all the time, honey. No wonder she puked. It's a miracle I haven't puked.
Pretty. Look at you, baby. Pretty kitty. We're never getting out of bed.
Never, so you'll never see this clip.
They'll find it. It'll be found footage. They'll come and watch the last of our videos.
They'll upload and then they'll say, in loving memory. But we'll still be here in the van living. But we're not coming out. Our neighbors, our landlords we decided to give us sandwiches every night and like slide them through the little pee window. You wouldn't know. It's not exactly sanitary, but who are we to complain? We live in a van.
They'll bring them in little baggies.
Yeah, of course. And chips. The chips can fit through there. We've had a discussion about my film project. I just keep looking at you, honey. You look so pretty.
Take some pictures. Oh, look, put your head back here.
How like that? With my scarf chain. Okay, we got to look at the camera though. So each other. That's a nice one. We know each other like most people will never know each other. Because, well, we go through everything together, don't we?
I've been through some weird stuff.
Like, every detail of the other person is intimate to us, really. When my sweetheart's in jail, which I hope he never is again, but I have his body memorized, so he's like still right here beside me. And it's more than that. It's more than a memory. It's an actual presence that you have with me whenever you're away from me. You're still there. Yeah, I prefer the actual physical thing. But if you have to be gone, I like knowing that you're there beside me. I tried to astral project myself to you when you were in jail.
I think it worked, baby.
Good.
Because you were there with me. But the damnable thing is you weren't.
Yeah. Well, I prefer not to, but I prefer you be here with me.
I'd rather, given the choice.
What was weird is in that movie yesterday, we watched the movie 400 Blows. My nose is stuffed up, but...
You need 400 blows. Of your nose.
Yeah.
So we watched
I could totally relate to the kid when he got arrested and the whole process, and so could you.
Yeah.
It's a weird feeling being able to identify with that. But I think everybody should be arrested once. It's good for you.
At least once. Really
You've
not
like
more.
taken it to heart and like decided, I think I'll get arrested 10, 12 times. Michael and Devin said that, did you know he'd been arrested 8 times? I said the only crime Darren has ever committed was being an alcoholic. I stood up for you. I gave them and their dad a speech about how they should have compassion. And I said, I'm leaving to be with him because he's the person I've made a commitment to helping and being with. And it's not a one-sided helping. It's not me having charity on you. God, you have charity on me every fucking day, 24 hours a day.
No charity, sweets. I just love being with you.
Then I'm the luckiest in the whole wide world. Sorry, ladies. I got to him first. You have to recognize a jewel when it's right in front of you. And I did. I was smart. I didn't even know I recognized it. All I did was I didn't waste any time going after it.
My baby didn't.
We were best friends for 2 months. I'm so happy for that time.
Me too.
We built a trust between us that we couldn't have built without that. We just couldn't have. I knew that my baby loved me. I did. I knew that every night he came home to me and cuddled up in the twin bed beside me, and that in the night when I was afraid or alone or hurting, he was there.
And so was my baby. In a little twin bed.
And I really loved being with you all the time. It would be like, where are you? I'm in the computer lab. I have 10 minutes. You want to see each other? Yes. That's when we were best friends. We hung around all the time.
Yeah.
And people always thought that we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
And you're like, what are you, crazy?
And they never trusted us when we said it. I was like, what is wrong with them? Why they don't recognize that we hang out together, we're best friends, but that's all we are. We can sleep in the same bed, wrap our arms around each other every night, stroke each other, and giggle and just be best friends. We were a little off. Because I'm sorry, but we were in love. I'm not sorry, I'm happy though. We're just slow in some ways.
Necessarily so.
Yeah. Dangly balls.
It's like that. It's like the poetry. Now. Yeah. There's always that.
What?
There's always in movie previews. There's me like, Jody met Darren, and they fell in love. They spent a heated season at the Sage Inn, and then they lived in their car. Now, they have to get out of bed.
No!
I know.
It's terrible. Nobody wants to watch that movie. Actually, they do. They want to watch everything about us. That, in a way, I don't blame. I mean, not in a way. I totally don't blame them. But what I mean is, we're interesting, honey.
We are.
We're very intriguing. That's why I'm so in love with this man. I've never met a man that I was so intrigued with. I've been completely enamored and intrigued with my own children. And my son is a man, don't get me wrong, but what I mean when I say a man is like in a romantic sense. It's like my 3 children are very, very, they've captivated my heart and my imagination. But my love does that in a different way. But like yesterday, you apologized to me because you were talking. I'm like, please don't apologize. Everything you say, I hang on your every word. I find you endlessly mesmerizing. You're the most interesting person. You're the most interesting man in the world. And I really...
the most interesting woman in the world.
I really do think that if other people find you half as interesting as I find you, they'll be watching these clips all the time. And then I think we have a chemistry together that's like a third character for our film. It's Joe Darren.
Joe Darren.
Yeah.
That works better than Daredy.
Or Darewater. Darewater.
Grandwater. Jody Grandwater. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Or Joam. My baby's had glitter on him for 3 days. And I'm not talking about his nails. He just got glitter when I did the, well, you want to show him again? The pretty, Christmas decorations. We're not done yet, but I am not going to put up more Christmas decorations in this cold. We got to stay in bed, basically, under the... But the glittery ones, can you zoom in on the red glittery part? Yeah, he got some of that glitter on his face and he's had it there for 3 days. So he's sparkling. And yes, sparkling is a good thing, and if you're too jaded and cynical to understand that sparkling is a good thing, then don't watch our clips. Just turn it off right now. Get out of get off the internet right now. Go. Not really come back. We need an audience. And you'll learn that sparkling is good. Hell, you probably already know it deep down in your heart.
Of course. There's our chimney. We can just stay here and Santa Claus will come down this chimney.
Yeah, if we turn on the fan though, it'll be mincemeat, but...
Mincemeat. We'll feed Santa Claus to Luna and Dobby.
Honey, that's more like the gremlins.
That's true. Luna looks kind of like a gremlin. Maybe
I don't think she would appreciate that, honey. You might want to apologize for that one. She doesn't... Well, maybe the cute...
meant the Mogwai. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then, okay, right on. But not a real... Not a gremlin, no.
Not the bad kind.
Okay, the Mogwai's cute.
Yeah.
Like Luna and Dobby. Thank you for explaining that, because Luna was going to get real pissed. She got...
Yeah,
I won't mention it on camera, but she got real offended the other day.
Luna
She
deserves
hasn't quite gotten
respect.
over it. Yeah, well, it wasn't us, but it was somebody who really does love Luna. He just thought he was being funny, but Luna took it as a real insult. We won't go there, right, Luna?
She says, I haven't been the same since. I've been sick since then, Grandma.
Well, I don't blame you. I understand, honey. Poor thing. I'm sure that people think we're weird, but that's their fault.
That's because they're weird, honey.
Well, maybe it's because we're weird, but isn't it cool to have weirdness in the world? Come on.
Imagine what a boring place the world would be without it. Really, what would be the point?
I can't even imagine the world without weirdness. It is weird. I mean, anyway, people just accept weirdness. You don't have to accept crime or injustice, but weirdness, sure. I'm getting my armpit petted.
Scratched.
It feels good. I have hairless armpits, everybody.
My baby's an exotic, hairless creature.
I'm like
In
one of
some
those
parts.
cats that don't have hair. Those bald cats. Except for I do. Well, do they have hair on the top of their head? No.
I guess not.
Damn. I don't want to be that. Well, I mean, I think bald women can be extraordinarily captivating. I myself prefer hair on my head, but I don't know. Maybe I'll shave soon and decide that hairless is the way to go. Anyway, my armpits are hairless, and I think that's
My baby would be gorgeous and sexy with whatever hairstyle she had. But I like your long flowing hair.
Oh, thank you. It's hard to...
You look all golden in the sunlight.
My baby's finger is healing, everybody.
I guess
Can you see it? Yeah, it's healing a little bit after he reached in and...
reached my hand into a tub full of knives, basically. Smart.
That looks like a little dirt. Is that dirt under there? Well, I hope it's not a bruise of some sort. No, you got dirt clear down your hand. Okay, cool.
I'm just dirty.
My baby's a dirty boy.
My baby's a beauty queen. It's your supermodel. In bed. There's lives of well, we're rich and famous. The world just doesn't know it.
Yeah.
So, this is my baby in the lives of the rich and famous. Beautiful. Got nice ears, baby.
We have lovely ears, you and I. Ow!
Sorry, did I
That's
hurt you?
okay. I don't need that part of my ear.
I get too rough with my baby. Because I told her she's like a little kitty cat that I just want to grab and squeeze. Probably too hard.
And it scratches you. Does anyone feel like a harmonica tune? Do you, babe? You're the only one who can answer.
Let's see. No, but I would like to hear one. I was seeing if I felt like a harmonica too.
You do now.
Do I?
I feel it.
Yeah. Huh. It's like a carnival, honey.
I need to do. It's hard to do a lot of variety on this.
Yeah. Turn your eyes that way so they come up and see your eyes. My baby's eyes are like galaxies. If it's a clear night, you could look into them and then go and stretch back forever and ever.
My baby's eyes are like the sky that changes with the weather. Today they're probably like the weather. Let's see. Right now outside it's basically the sky is an enigma. What's another word like? It's inscrutable. Your eyes are inscrutable today.
That feels good. My baby's scratching me. Okay.
Oh, my baby made coffee. The water had frozen chunks in it. It thawed
Yeah, that was
through the night from frozen to frozen chunks.
frozen chunks. It sounds like something desirable. If you were at the grocery store, it would be like, now, there it is again, now, orange juice with frozen chunks.
Yum! That sounds good.
God, we could have that. All we have to just pull our orange juice out of the ironically, we have to take it out of the fridge and just put it in the van and it'll freeze. It's being kept warm in the fridge now. And then we can have orange juice with frozen chunks.
Yum. You're getting my jonesing started again.
Oh, that's good, because we have to get up and start doing stuff. Because it's a cruel world we live in.
Yes.
They won't leave my baby and me alone to be in bed.
My
Where's
baby's gonna have
one?
to put on a loincloth and run around out in the forest and catch us a wild animal for breakfast. I have to tan the hide. What else would I do? I would gather up firewood, start a fire. That would be damn hard. Let's just say it's not gonna be an easy day, folks.
Oh boy.
But what I really have to do is like scrub out the electric skillet, put water in that crock pot dish, and cook some eggs and taters and oh yum, it's gonna be good, honey. Green chili, onion.
It will be good. So we were really cavemen, and that was our life. Like, I had to go out and club little beasts in the forest, and then you had to
Luna
like,
didn't like that at all.
and Luna,
Dobby didn't either.
Luna and Dobby would be part of the hunting party.
Yeah, well, that they could probably handle, but
They might not enjoy it, but if that's like what you had to do, and you had to get up, and my baby had to like build a fire by rubbing two sticks together, and
but I'd wear the scarf while I did it.
and we'd be wearing all these furry clothes and like, coming in, sitting by the fire in our little cave. Would you ever wonder, like, what is the point of this? Like, so humanity survived even through the caveman days when there was nothing to plug
They lived till
nothing
about
into.
20 years old, and then they croaked. It was too hard.
Would you wonder why are we doing this? Like,
Well, don't we wonder that now?
yeah, we have all these modern conveniences
Yeah.
to make our difficult lives less difficult.
That's why we need a point to our lives, 'cause life is so hard. We say as we're lounging in the bed at 1 in the afternoon. You have to be someplace by 4, honey.
I know, I guess we should get going. I'm gonna grow my Grizzly Adams beard out for the winter. Not really. I don't think it would work anyway. I've never tried.
Hell, if I could grow facial hair, sometimes I probably would, 'cause would be warm.
I'm glad you can. Sorry, baby. I like you without facial
I could do
hair.
a unibrow. That would probably keep this part of my forehead warm. Mostly a unibrow, yeah. I got thick little eyebrows.
Remember this thick little eyebrows.
They're dark too.
Mm.
They're basically black.
Yeah, I like petting your eyebrows.
To go with my golden hair. Somebody had to say I had golden hair.
You do have golden
You
hair,
already did.
baby.
Yeah. Your hair's pretty damn golden too.
Shh, okay. Don't want to do anything.
Is that a song?
Yeah, I think our neighbor Dan sang it for us the other day.
Oh yeah.
We don't want to work. We want to bang on the drum all day.
Yeah.
I think he was poking fun at us, right? I don't know.
Or just wishing that he could live like we do. Well, maybe both. Maybe poking fun at himself. We definitely have a lot of privilege going without certain things.
Yeah, like jobs, you mean?
Yeah, that's fucking privilege. I do want a good job, and I am going to get a good job, but I'm not going to settle for a job I don't want. Well, maybe I will, but... How's that for determination? But...
Well,
I mean,
if
I
you
might for a
did, it
short
wouldn't be for
time.
long.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you to. My baby's a princess.
My
Maybe you
job is
should-
being a princess.
It is, yeah.
Running around in the woods in an evening gown.
Oh, baby.
I'll play a tune while you shut her down.
Alright. Nice, sweetie.
Can't take my eyes off you, sweetie. Every time I see the display, I look at you.
Watching you for. We've been at it for a while now. Yeah.
You're not so supposed to tell them all that.
Okay, guess we have to stop this at some point.
Yeah, we'll turn it on in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll still be here. That was interesting.
Yeah.